Playing cards are getting more and more expensive, not just because of inflation, but because some people are printing hollow foil decks or gilded decks or rare decks or all these different things where they can get up all the way up to multiple hundreds of dollars. I mean, one Virtuoso deck of playing cards right now just sold for over $1,200 on eBay. Literally 52 playing cards, 4 ad cards, and a tuck box, also made out of paper. All that together, over $1,200. So here are my top 5 playing cards that are all $10 or less so I can save you some money. Plus on top of that, if you use code cardperfectmagician with any of the cards linked in the description below from rareplayingcards.com, you can get it all for 10% off. And no, this is not sponsored by them. Starting off at number 5, we have the White Knights playing cards by Daniel Madison, Chris Ramsey, and Illusionist. This deck is coming in right now right at $10, and the reason I picked this one for number 5 is because this is a fully marked deck. So if you're going to spend $10, why not spend it on a fully marked deck? Now this is a cipherback, so the cipherback means you can't just see that it's a 3 and a C on the back of the design and know that it's a 3 of clubs. You have to be able to decipher with the code that's on the back because of this back design to know what the actual face of it is by looking at the back design. And if you want to know how to do it, I'll leave the reveal that I made that video on down in the description below so you guys can check it out. Coming in at number 4, we have the Cherry Casino playing cards, which are coming right now at $9.99. Yeah, so I'm saving you a whole cent, plus of course the 10% off, so you're welcome. But no, I can't wink. I've tried my whole life. So, honestly, I love this deck of playing cards right in here. It's honestly super simple, as you can see. Super beautiful, and it can be used both for Magic and cardistry. Plus, if you are wanting a little bit more for Magic, then this is also going to be great for you because it's going to come with a double backer, duplicate jokers, and a blank card. And if you're wanting it more for cardistry, this back design actually lends itself great to different fanning techniques, even though it is a bordered design. Plus, with the 2 cherries in the corners, it actually makes it look really good for pack as well. So that's why this deck right here, so number 4. Collectors and cardists don't go anywhere. I've got something for you in a second. But at number 3, we do have the White Artisan playing cards by 311. 311 is such a staple in the playing cards and Magic community that you have to be able to have one of them. I mean, they were literally the first brand of playing cards to be able to make it into Target. Not only have they collabed with major people like Darren Brown and SNL and Neil Patrick Harris, but they've also now literally collabed with Marvel and Disney. I mean, you have to be able to pick up a deck of playing cards by them. So from the fact that their back designs are extremely elegant to the fact that their court cards have a little bit of gold metallic ink on them, everything from the fact that the tuck box is just super elegant and has embossing, which is the first of these decks to have that, I've got to put this deck right here at number 3. And for those wondering, it's right now coming in at $8.25. Coming in at number 2 in silver, gold, green, turquoise, black, red, blue, and just about any other single color you can think of, Riderback playing cards by Bicycle. Now those first 5 colors are named the black, gold, blue, turquoise, and green. Those first 5, although that's not the same order, those are all at Rare playing cards, and they're all under $4 if you would just want to order one fun color. Now before we get into number 1, there are 2 runner-ups. First of which being the Darren Brown playing cards. Now this one is for collectors. This one is right on the mark at $10, but don't forget there is still the 10% off that I can get you guys, but this one is definitely for collectors because it looks like a book and it is by 311. Plus, Darren Brown is super well known, as you all know. Bunch of embossing, super cool looking, but it looks like the front of a bookshelf, like a front of a book. Here's then the one side, here's the back of the bookcase. Super cool custom tuck seal. Then the other 3 sides all look like the different pages in the book. So clearly this looks great. The cards look great. Again, you can check out the full reviews of all these decks and playing cards in the description below so you guys can check all that out and make sure you really know what you're getting yourself into, but definitely check out these playing cards because if you're a collector, you're going to want these. And because it's just $10, this is going to be a great way for you to get into collecting as well. And now for my cardists, at number 6, we have the Memento Mori playing cards. This deck comes in at $8.85 and is done by Chris Ramsey and Murphy's Magic. Clearly, a lot of you know that Chris Ramsey has like over 4 million subscribers or something at this point for his puzzle videos, but he didn't start off that way. I found him when he was at about 100,000 or so subscribers, and clearly he's changed a lot since then, but this was the first deck of playing cards that he came out with, although it wasn't the first playing cards. Now, no, the blue Memento Moris were not by him, they were just by Murphy's Magic, and he made a whole video on that himself. Now, if you want to be able to do amazing cardistry, you need an amazing cardistry deck, and it's not just the back design that's great, it's the faces as well. This is literally in my top 5 video for the court cards, which means the faces look beautiful. And if you know how to Pharaoh fan, you know this deck looks good. Of course, that tutorial is in the description below. Once again, before we get into number 1, just make sure to check out the descriptions. You can check out everything from rare playing cards at 10% off using code cardperfectmagician. But at number 1, we have the Knock playing cards. Knock playing cards started at about $6, but this one right here is actually $8. I chose this one specifically because it is my favorite color. It's called the Knock Sport Green, and I literally have my whole channel based around this color, so I had to pick it up. Clearly this back design is as simple as it can be with a white border and a color in the middle, but it's actually a marked deck. How can that be a marked deck? Well, it's only marked for suits, but it is still marked. And this deck of cards was created by Alex Pandrea and Knock Playing Cards, which means it's super well known. They actually just created 9 luxury editions, which I picked up 2 of, and I will be reviewing those as soon as I get them. So make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you can get notified when those videos drop. And if you want to check out the last year's video of the top 5 affordable decks that you should be picking up, I'd check out it right there, and the entire playlist from last year right there. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Card Perfect, signing off. Plus, if you want the merch, it's right down there. You know where to find it.